Well, it's a big win for Thalapathy Vijay as the Madras High Court has ordered issuance of US 16+ certificate for his film Jananayagan. And this paves the way for the makers to announce a new release date soon. The actor-turned-politician's farewell film was originally slated for release today but was postponed after it failed to secure clearance from the CBFC. Now the long wait for the fans and the star appears to be coming to an end after the court has ruled in its favor.
Small delay in release will cause any impact financially for the movie?
Definitely no. That's not going to be any financial delay because we are going to celebrate it whenever it comes because we are the nation wants to celebrate his last film, but we are all sad that the CBFC is doing so much pressure to stop this film being his last film, and we also have doubts that it's going to attach some political vendetta behind this.
Okay, so Vijay deserves a better farewell. That is what you're trying to say.
Of course. He has carried this industry for the past 33 years, and he deserves a much better farewell.
And it has in fact triggered the fandom in the fans of Mr. Vijay. They're on the roads distributing sweets, and they're also on the roads carrying posters of the movie Jananayagan. So, sir, neenga Vijay fan sir?
Ayyo, தீவிரமான Vijay fan நானு. ஆமா.
பொங்கலுக்கு படம் ரிலீஸ் ஆயிடுமா?
கண்டிப்பா இன்னைக்கு ஆகணும். அதுக்காக தான் நாங்க எல்லாரும் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஒவ்வொரு படமும் தலைவர் படம் வரும்போது இந்த பிரச்சனை வருது. தலைவர் அதில இருந்து மீண்டும் மறுபடியும் வந்துருவாரு. எப்படி ஜெயிப்பாருன்னு தெரியும். இன்னைக்கு ஜெயிச்சிருக்காரு மறுபடியும்.
So he says that this is not the first time Vijay is facing such legal hurdles for his movies. Earlier, if we take the movie of Sarkar, Talaiva, etc., many movies have faced such legal hurdles in the past, and every time Mr. Vijay has emerged victorious in all those legal hurdles. So just like that, this time also Mr. Vijay and his film crew, they will win this legal battle and they will emerge victorious is what this fan of Mr. Vijay is telling. He is in.
While pronouncing the order, Justice P.T. Asha noted that it is crystal clear that the complainant's grievance appears to be an afterthought. And the court also observed that the chairperson's letter uploaded on the 6th of January was without jurisdiction. Let's take a look at some key observations that are coming in from the court. This is what the court has said. The key observations by Madras High Court as far as the movie is concerned. Court says the grievance appears to be an afterthought, and entertaining such complaints would set a dangerous trend. These are the key observations of the Madras High Court. Grievance appears to be an afterthought. The court says it will set a dangerous precedent. It will set a dangerous trend if such complaints are entertained. Then it also went on to say allowing such pleas would set a risky trend. These are observations of the court. No need for further review by the CBFC. CBFC to issue a US certificate to the film Jananayagan. These are the observations of the Madras High Court. So the court has made it absolutely clear that as far as the grievance is concerned, it seems like an afterthought. These sharp observations by the court seem to have rattled CBFC. CBFC has decided now to file a writ appeal against the High Court order before a division bench comprising Chief Justice M.M. Srivastava and Justice G. Arul Murugan. And the court is likely to hear the plea today at around 2:15 p.m. So the CBFC also is not going to let go of that issue very easily. Let's go across to Dharni joining us on the broadcast with more details. Dharni, we told our viewers about the key observations of the Madras High Court. We saw your report as well. The fans have already started celebrating, but CBFC has decided to challenge this legally.
Well, it looks like CBFC is refusing to let go of this issue, as you rightly said. Despite a single judge order from the Madras High Court, an order from Justice P.T. Asha giving a green light for CBFC's clearance, the CBFC has now filed an appeal in the Madras High Court, and this appeal will either be heard by division bench of Justice M.M. Srivastava and Arul Murugan either today afternoon or on Monday is what one can understand. So definitely it's a very emotive issue for the fans of Mr. Vijay, because as soon as the single judge order came from the Madras High Court this morning, which gave a green signal to the film's censor clearance, the fans began celebrating in front of the Madras High Court. We spoke to a few fans, and they say that this is not new for Vijay to face such legal hurdles in his films. It has happened before, and even this time also Vijay will definitely emerge victorious. Even if the CBFC files an appeal, and if this file is being heard by the Madras High Court, even in that appeal we will emerge victorious is what the fans of Mr. Vijay are telling us. And course, let's wait and see when this appeal is going to be numbered in the Madras High Court. It will happen either this afternoon or on Monday. So all eyes are now on the Madras High Court. And talking about the sequence of events, CBFC got this film from the film's crew on the 18th of December. The film was submitted by the film's crew for viewing to the CBFC on the 18th of December. Following that, an examination committee from the CBFC watched the film and they recommended a UBA certification. So after this recommendation, one of the members of the examination committee raises a complaint. He says that he has a problem with certain elements of the film and that he wanted that film to be forwarded to a review committee. So once this complaint cropped, the CBFC took a U-turn from its recommendation and they put the recommendation on hold.
And the court has said that entertaining such a plea will set a dangerous precedent. The CBFC has decided to challenge that order before the Chief Justice's bench. Dharni, stay on with us. As we discuss developments over Jananayagan, we have some breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast. And this is about the upcoming film Parasakti that has been cleared of all censor issues. The CBFC has granted a US 16+ certificate to Parasakti ahead of its Jan 10th release. Dharni continues to be with us on the broadcast. So on one hand, while we are discussing about the legal developments surrounding Jananayagan, Parasakti has been given a clearance, and this definitely will invite some political reactions.
Well, definitely Parasakthi has been given a UBA clearance by the CBFC. This news just came like a couple of hours back, and we all know for a fact that Parasakthi is a highly political film. The film is based on the anti-Hindi imposition agitation that happened in Tamil Nadu in the 1960s. This film stars Sivakarthikeyan, Adarva, Jayam Ravi and others. So now we are given to understand that this film has got a UBA certification. Although the CBFC has recommended a few modifications in the film, the CBFC has went ahead and given a certification. On the other hand, if we look at Jananayagan, Jananayagan makers were also asked to make a few modifications. They obliged with those requests from CBFC and they made all those modifications. Despite making all the required modifications, now the CBFC is still delaying a censor clearance for Jananayagan. So this is the question that is looming over the minds of everybody here in Tamil Nadu, whether there is a political motive behind Jananayagan's censor certification delay. Because on one hand, Parasakthi, which is a highly political film, it is getting a censor clearance.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, Jananayagan, which is also a political film.
Yes, it's not just limited to a certificate by the censor board. It has, of course, snowballed into a big political fight as well. Thank you very much, Dharni, for getting us the details.